Okay, welcome to the top 10 reasons to retire in Peterborough. My name is Mitch Cleary. I'm a local real estate agent, work with a team locally. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. We post regular market updates and lots of other information like this. Let's get into the video. Okay, what to expect. Basically, we're going to cover 10 slides or 10 ideas ranging from affordability to healthcare to natural beauty and all the other sort of hidden gems that make up Peterborough and the Peterborough area. Okay, so when it comes to affordability, enjoying a more affordable lifestyle is definitely one of the big perks in terms of retiring in Peterborough area, especially from the GTA. Lower home prices, of course, by far. More value for the money. This is sort of across the board in terms of everything that you're going to pay for down here. That goes right on to gasoline and groceries being cheaper than it is in the GTA. So you're not just saving on the real estate, you're saving the whole way through. Okay, so the property tax rate, this slide could be a little bit confusing, but while the property tax rate, as the mill rate they would call it, in Peterborough is actually slightly higher. Well, it's actually a decent amount higher than it is in Toronto. You're still, by and large, generally going to end up paying less property tax annually, simply because the property prices are so much lower. And there is some areas like Selwyn, for example, just outside of Peterborough that has a much lower tax rate than Peterborough itself. So you can actually, if you're on the outskirts of Peterborough, can get much lower taxes than in Peterborough as well. Okay, access to quality healthcare. Peterborough is definitely known for its regional hospital. This has a large, beautiful hospital with many different types of specialists that are especially important later in life. For example, cancer care, cardiac care, mental health support. And this hospital draws from many other local areas. It's a beautiful hospital. It's absolutely fantastic. And it's you're max 10-15 minutes away from most locations inside Peterborough, but of course lots of spaces near the hospital in Peterborough, beautiful subdivisions and sought after that are only 5 minutes away. Okay, an abundance of detached bungalows, just showing here because this is something that obviously a lot of people in their retirement home, if they want a detached home period rather than a condo, they do want a bungalow. They only want one floor. And while so much of the new construction and the construction and really the built form period in a lot of the Durham region, if you're retiring from like downtown Toronto and you don't feel like coming all the way to Peterborough, you're going to have a hard time finding as many bungalows as you do here because a lot of the new construction is two-story or more, whereas a lot of Peterborough's construction happened from the 50s to the 80s, and so you do have a lot of this bungalow format. Here's one in town in Peterborough on a beautiful little street, Western Ave. You got some larger ranch-style bungalows. You see what you get for $700,000, and then there's lots of stuff on the water, lots of bungalows on the water, which obviously, if it's within the budget, makes for a great retirement property. Okay, staying active and social. There is absolutely tons of clubs and sporting events around here. Golf is huge. We do have an absolute ton of golf courses considering our population around here, and it is because our demographic is slightly older than the averages throughout Ontario. And there is tennis leagues, outdoor courts. There's lots of sort of old-timer hockey league, so to speak, 40 plus. Pickleball is quite thriving at this time in Peterborough, and there is plenty of yoga gyms. So lots to do to stay active and sort of reconnect if you don't have social circles down here when you move. Okay, just quickly, if you're interested at all so far from what you've seen in moving to Peterborough, here's our contact info. I'm going to leave that up there for a second. You can call or text me directly at this number, and this is my email address. The phone number is 705-868-7173. We've helped lots of people move here to retire in Peterborough, and we'd be happy to help more. So feel free to reach out. Okay, the next item is enjoy nature at your doorstep. We absolutely love the local parks. We have 4 young children, and we take them to several different local parks and walking trails on a regular basis. Not to mention, if you like to get out fishing, boating, etc. Really, there's Peterborough and the Kawarthas. We're in the Kawartha Lakes region. There's tons of natural heritage around here. There's just a ton of natural beauty, and you are going to feel way more connected to nature, just way more spaced out, way more green space, and it's definitely going to feel way less busy than being in the city. Okay, experience a vibrant downtown scene. Locally owned restaurants offering diverse cuisines. There is a ton of local non-franchise restaurants in this city. Of course, we have all the regular big box restaurants, but Peterborough has had a great long tradition of having a really thriving and sort of vibrant downtown compared to some cities that eventually the downtown core sort of gets left behind. But here there is many local one-of restaurants, a good local music scene. So if you want to get out and try different foods and just sort of show up downtown and with no set plans and bump into people, this is a great place to be able to do it. Okay, hit the links. We covered this briefly already, but there's 7 golf courses, within or nearby the city, and within a short drive, there's even more. And Kawartha Golf and Country Club ranks among Canada's top 100 golf courses. Okay, easy access to the GTA, Kingston, and Ottawa. Peterborough's kind of this little part of what makes it so quiet is that it isn't along the 401 track, and we're at the very end of the Greater Golden Horseshoe. But of course, if you do have family up in any of these sort of more northeastern places, it is going to be a bit of a good go-between, and you're still not too far to get back downtown to the city. And it is worth mentioning that you can catch the GO train in Oshawa, and that way you're about an hour drive to park, get on the go, and then you're in town in another hour, and you don't have to worry about parking downtown. Okay, give back to the community. There's numerous ways to stay involved in terms of animal shelters, meal programs, conservation efforts. If you want to come and really just do some volunteer work, we've got a family member that works at a local turtle initiative that sort of preserves endangered species and turtles that are found roadside. They help hatch turtles and help release them, and that's just one of many examples of things you can do to meet people locally and just get involved. Okay, should you make the move? Peterborough offers everything retirees need: affordability, healthcare, community, and natural beauty. Certainly myself, I have a bias because I've been born and raised here most of my life, and I have lived in Toronto for a period of time. Certainly I would say, if I had to pick which one I'll be retiring in, Toronto or anywhere in the GTA or Peterborough, I think you know which one I would pick. Okay, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. If you do have any further questions, don't hesitate to reach out. We're happy to fill you in on the city, what it takes to move here. Happy to set up an in-person appointment to help you feel more comfortable. Many times we've simply just done tours around the city for people before they want to go and see their first home, or in conjunction with their first viewing, just to give them a sense of the city so they don't feel lost or overwhelmed and consider making a move if they don't know anybody here. We're open to all the options. Feel free to reach out. I hope you enjoy the video. Take care.